Hello everybody and welcome back to Analog Vernacular. Today we're going to be playing some more Fire Emblem Three Houses. So, we are going to pick up where we left off. We're going into Chapter 14 now. Everything from here on out is new. Oh my gosh, I'm excited.
Part 2. Crimson Flower. Guardian Moon. The Master Tactician. Having crushed the Alliance's army and captured the Great Bridge of Murden, the Imperial Army prepares to attack Deirdre, the Alliance's base of operations.
Alright, so we're already making it to Deirdre. They are not messing around. The pace of this is going to be very fast, I get the feeling. I think there's only 18 chapters in this route. I could be wrong about that, but I did look it up at one point just to find out which one was the shorter of the two, because that was the one I wanted to start with. But yeah, I think there's only 18. So it makes sense that this would be a pretty fast-paced route.
Professor, what is your opinion of Claude? I can't help but wonder what sort of impression he made on you.
I actually like him, and I think that you should make an ally of him. I think he would be a good king. She's gonna hate that. He's a jokester.
That much is obvious. He acts like a fool, but still manages to make the impossible happen. That's as true now as ever. He's managed to protect the Leicester Alliance with his cunning alone.
How has he done that?
Since the beginning, territories within the Alliance have been split between those who support the Empire and those who oppose it. Claude has been acting as an intermediary between the two, essentially keeping the Alliance pacified. As both sides are of equal strength, he's created a situation which they've all agreed to avoid fighting each other and causing undue bloodshed. By carrying on as though the Alliance is united, he's minimized the Empire's influence there.
It's quite impressive how well his bold scheme has worked out. However, he is walking on thin ice. One wrong move and the Alliance will shatter. Speaking of Claude, Your Majesty, we should not delay in our invasion of the Alliance. It would seem that Claude has some fresh scheme up his sleeve, to no one's surprise.
Is that so?
Yes. The people of Deirdre have suddenly found it difficult to leave or enter the city. We can safely assume he is preparing for battle, but I am certain his plans extend beyond that as well. Do you not think we should take Deirdre at once?
Deirdre, the Aquatic Capital. A city floating on the ocean certainly poses a challenge. Since it's deep within Regan territory, we haven't had the opportunity to attack it directly. However, now that we have control of the Great Bridge of Murden, our situation has changed drastically. They can no longer expand their supply line into the Empire, and so we can finally attack Regan territory.
House Regan is not only Claude's house, but also the flagship of those who oppose the Empire within the Alliance. If House Regan falls, the other Alliance lords will be tripping over themselves to join us. That is why we cannot fail to take Deirdre.
Alright, then let's do it.
Confidence is one thing, Professor, but see to it that you do not underestimate Claude. The leader of the Alliance has had many things said about him. They say he is unbeatable in a battle of intellect. I hear they call him the Master Tactician.
I'm sorry, but that's me. How dare he? Okay, what have we got? Lots of large fish. Okay. Certifications? How close are you to that? Not very. Not that it matters too much right now. Yeah, she's not ready for her master classes either. She'd probably be, if she were to get a master class, it'd probably be in Great Knight or a Wyvern Lord. I mean, that could be super interesting. Caspar. We're heading you towards Wyvern Lord. You could qualify as a War Master, but we're going the Wyvern route. And all you Wyvern people, you just keep to yourselves. I'm gonna say it my way. A lot of people right on the cusp, but I don't think a lot of us are ready for it, though. I want to do some masteries of my advanced classes first. We probably should start getting some silver weapons. It looks like today we can do a lance tournament to do silver lances, which is cool. Let's go ahead and do some supports. I'm going to go ahead and save right now, and remember, we cannot save over file 1. Do not save over file 1. Okay. Hubert and Ferdinand, let's go.
Show them this letter. Threaten them. Do what you must. Now go.
Well
yes,
then.
sir. Hubert, that letter. Is that what I think it was?
I suppose there's no denying it.
But Edelgard...
explicitly forbade me to send it. Yes, I know.
I cannot believe it! You disobeyed a direct order? I thought you were her loyal aide.
Unwaveringly. All that I do for her. I seem to recall you expressing a similar sentiment. It is our role to guide her when she is on the wrong course of action. Is that not what you said?
You are not supposed to do it in secret. When you disagree with your leader, you must voice your concerns directly. Otherwise, what is the point?
The point is the same. Lady Edelgard's best interests are served whether she knows it or not. She needs not trouble herself with the mundane details of my actions. Only results matter.
You are sorely misguided. When I believe that Edelgard is making a mistake, I tell her as much. Through discussing the matter, I sometimes find that I was mistaken. To skip that process, to make a decision that is not yours to make.
He's
Perhaps
right.
your advice is simply useless then.
Excuse me?
Listen to yourself. If I do as Lady Edelgard requires, then you tell me to be more independent. But if I tread my own path, I am misguided. I suppose the fault is mine for expecting any useful advice to come out of your mouth.
Ugh, I have had enough of your grousing. To think, I started to believe you were a useful aide.
Ooh, burn. Harsh words. I'm on Ferdinand's side on that one, though. Definitely. Hubert and Caspar? Oh, this is going to be their last one.
You were rather quiet in the last battle, Caspar. Not a single war cry to be heard. It was almost as if you weren't even there.
I did it just for you, Hubert. Isn't that what you wanted? Weren't you the one who said my shouting would cause problems?
Yes, I was. And at the time, you seemed intent on ignoring my advice.
Well, that was then. Recently, my behavior caused trouble, just like you said it would. I was shouting the other day and some enemies heard. I pretty much gave our position away and left us open to attack. I mean, it turned out fine in the end, but someone could have died if things had played out differently. Anyway, I did some self-reflecting and realized that I probably shouldn't shout so much. A decision that I'm proud to say I came to all on my own.
All on your own, huh? It was a bad decision. Being too quiet on the battlefield is extremely dangerous.
I'm sorry, what?
Nothing can please
That's
Hubert.
the exact opposite of what you said before.
Having seen you fight in silence, I have no choice but to accept the truth that your shouting is vital.
What in the world are you talking about?
We've all grown used to the way you fight. Your battle cries help morale. And your instructions rise above the din of battle. I would go so far as to say that the soldiers under your command would be lost without the guidance of your booming voice.
I really don't get you here.
You inspire people. The benefits of your shouting outweigh the risks. Something wrong?
Yeah! I'm back!
Good voice
If
acting.
you want me to shout, then I'm gonna shout! I'm not even gonna think about it! I knew you'd come around!
Don't get too excited. You'll be ambushed again.
Then I guess I'm gonna have to fight some guys while shouting!
Oh my god, that laugh.
That might have been the wrong approach. Ah, well. No cure for stupidity. I suppose I'll just have to rein him in myself.
That was good. It's too bad there's not more of that. That was their last one. Is this Bernie and Felix? It sure is.
You.
What did I do? Am I in your way? I'm in your way. I know, I get it. I'm sorry. I can't stand the sight of me either.
Oh,
I
sad.
never said that.
Oh.
Stay right there. You're always running away. You must really find me irritating.
Irritating, I know. I completely... What? No, I mean, I know I'm irritating, but... Huh?
Now she's confused.
Stop. Do you remember when you came up behind me and knocked the sword from my hands? I need you to teach me that technique.
Always training.
Sword? Teach? Technique?
You have
That's
talent, Bernie.
That's a joke, right? Because that's just about the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard.
Maybe so, but I saw you do it. You don't remember? You moved like a flash, and before I knew it...
Nope, wasn't Bernie. You must have dreamed it. Unless my accuser dares to produce some evidence.
Yes, evidence. I still have your satchel, see?
Oh, my satchel. Wait, that? No, that's not mine. You can't prove it's mine.
You know it's yours.
I'm innocent, I swear. Merciful Ciro, save me!
This is getting nowhere. But, maybe I should corner her like last time. Then she'll use the technique without thinking.
You're gonna love that, Bernie.
Never mind. I'm done here.
Lies! All lies! I didn't do any... Uh-huh? Well, where'd he go?
No, Bernie. You absolute sweetheart. Okay, that's all of them, so let's go ahead and explore now.
Hi.
Alright, was there any items out here? Yeah, I've always got to check this right here. Ginger tea.
Okay. Hello.
Look at that, Bernie's out of her room again. Nice. How's it going, Leone?
I'm from Alliance lands, but I'm only a commoner. The idea of fighting Alliance nobles isn't exactly losing me any sleep. Fighting old friends, though? That's something else.
Yeah, it's understandable.
No, I'd better clear my head. Captain Gerald used to say a mercenary has to be thoughtless. Guess I finally get what he meant.
I never do get used to the sight of blood. It always makes me feel as if I might faint. I suppose I've told you that, though, yes? I have no idea how you cope with it. I hope this war ends soon. I dislike being lightheaded because other people are bleeding everywhere. It's all a great deal of bother, but I will do my part, of course.
Is that why you're tired all the time, Lynn? It's because all these battles got your head spinning? Nice. I will take it.
flowers are so resilient, aren't they? Despite the war going on outside the monastery, here they are blooming beautifully. I hope we get to see more kinds of flowers when the weather warms up.
Me too, Mercy. Me too. Okay, anybody upstairs? Nope, not in the dorms.
Professor, since the past, I have learned much of the language of Fodlan. But speaking the Fodlan language still gives me difficulty. I can understand, read, and write with nearly perfection now. But understanding and speaking are fruits of a different color.
Not uncommon when learning a new language. I mean, I could read and write German really well with all the German that I took in high school and college, but speaking it and understanding it is a whole different ball game. You gotta, like, immerse yourself in the language in order to actually get good at that. It's a part of your charm.
I have gratitude for you, Professor. I hope that I will have fluency one day.
You're doing great, girl. You're doing great. What have you got for me?
Do you have time for a request?
The fish seems skittish lately. It's said that every 5 years in the wake of a storm, a mystery fish appears and eats up all the other fish in the pond. They call it the big one. I thought that was just a legend, though. Catch the big one, the mysterious fish of legend that is said to have appeared in the fishing pond. Fishing for the big one. Alright, I guess I can do some fishing.
We can't actually join you on the battlefield, but rest assured that we're there in spirit. We're doing everything we can to support the army, so give it your all out there.
Thanks, Artisan. I appreciate the support, buddy.
Hey there.
Let's go talk to our best friend.
Professor? Greetings, Professor. Nothing to report. Deirdre is known as the Aquatic Capital. It's a beautiful town with streets that seem to float on the water and an impressive harbor. In times of peace, it would be a wonderful place for a holiday. Anyway, best of luck in the next battle.
You are very knowledgeable, Gatekeeper. Your input is always welcome here.
Unbelievable. I figured I'd have a look at how the kingdom is holding up while I was on the road. So I took a trip up north despite the cold. But the borders were closed on every road. I wasn't even able to get into the kingdom.
Interesting.
Every crossing point was guarded by grim-looking armed soldiers. It was all very imposing.
So they're not taking any trade from outside of the kingdom itself? Really locked themselves in, huh? Not taking any risks.
Got a favor to ask.
I want to start a collection that chronicles the history of Fodlan, but I'm having trouble getting my hands on anything significant. Honestly, it might be easier to excavate an artifact rather than trying to find one for sale. Search for a remnant that the merchant would be proud to add to their collection. A piece of history. Is that an item I'm supposed to find here? Or somewhere else? I'm not really sure.
Hello there.
How much bait do I have? Quite a bit.
Return, sir,
I might not
please.
buy that. But I probably will do some fishing today. At least to get the quest done. And maybe I'll just fish until I can max out my professor level? Maybe? I'll think about it.
The Alliance troops were nothing to turn a nose up at. They were pretty strong, and brave, too. Our next target of attack is Deirdre, the Alliance base. Better stay sharp, even if we do have superior numbers.
Okay. Another quest in here. What have you got?
Hey, I could use a hand.
Recently, pirates have been raiding coastal towns in the Sereng region. People say that they're attacking innocent civilians and sinking merchant ships. Think you can do something about that? The soldiers obtain information about pirates, head to the Sereng region, and take them out.
Hi. 5 years ago, during the attack on this place, You allowed me to join your side.
I sure did. You didn't last very long, but I'm glad you're still alive, Vladislava.
Since then, I've risen through the ranks. And now I'm a general leading my own army. In this invasion of the Alliance, I've been entrusted with maintaining the supply lines and keeping the Goneril territories under control. That's why I won't be accompanying you to Deirdre. Please look after Lady Edelgard.
Will do.
So, the Gloucester and Ordelia houses have territory in the southern regions of the Alliance. Everyone knows they support the Empire, so they won't get in the way of our armies.
Claude, eh? He always was sharp among his peers. Never let himself get caught up in conventions. He wasn't typical in Fodlan. Then there's Rhea and King Dimitri. I'd stay on their good sides, for different reasons.
I think we're beyond that. I have no desire to kill them, but...
Yeah, well, if that's the only way forward, it can't be helped.
Okay.
Professor, I thought I was ready for this. But it's not easy to fight against my old schoolmates. I was in the Golden Deer House, so I have a lot of memories with them.
It's hard for me too.
Really? It is? I wish that we could resolve this without violence. Then again, precisely because they're old friends, I wouldn't leave this to someone else. I have to assume responsibility.
Yeah, sorry, man. I recruited him and I'm not even using him. How rude. And now he has to hurt his friends. I'm a monster.
Professor, I think you should be made aware of a certain group working with the Imperial Army. They are the same lot that invented a technique to turn monsters into war assets. It's quite obvious their trick draws on the power of the Creststones, but there is something more to it than that. Some secret I have yet to decipher.
Hold on. Okay, so he's talking about the Tallis's people, right? Aware of a certain group working with the Imperial Army, invented a technique to turn monsters into war assets. Yes, so just like at the, where we fought with Geralt before he died, those were students that were turned into monsters. Draws on power of the Creststones, yep. Something more to it than that. Yes, okay.
I suppose I need to better understand what kind of people they are. Who are they? What do they want?
Yeah, this is Tallis's
people.
people.
Miss Edelgard is cooperating, yet does not hide her hostility towards them. I suspect we should prepare, in case the day should come when we must combat these strange people.
Oh, that'll definitely happen. And honestly, I think Edie's wrong for working with them to begin with. I really, really do. Alright. Any item out here? Sometimes there's one right here. Doesn't look like today.
Hello. A hungry hero is no better than a well-fed soldier. Do you know that saying? No? That's because I just made it up. If you're hungry, you're never going to be at full strength. Keep your belly full and stay strong.
Thank you, random citizen. Alright, who's out here?
That reminds me, 5 years ago, most of the people involved with the church in the Empire moved to the Eastern Church in Alliance territory. I've been hearing rumors that the majority of those have now gone to the kingdom capital, Verdiad. The Eastern Church has no military force of its own, so they must be sensing that the Alliance is weak and fleeing.
Interesting. Okay. Okay, any items in this corner?
Right.
Hey!
Hi there!
Lately, the Kingdom and the Knights of Seros haven't made any significant moves. I don't suppose they're going to stand by and watch while we attack Deirdre, though. That's why I've doubled our guard and instructed them to be extra vigilant. I will keep Garreg Mach safe. It is my duty and responsibility.
Hey. Okay. Remember the Death Knight who stabbed me 5 years ago?
Oh, I do.
Of course you do. How could you forget? Well, it turns out he's a general in the Imperial Army.
Let's go beat him up.
He leads the Western Front against the Kingdom. Once I knew he was at Garreg Mach, I stormed right up to him, told him who I was and what he did.
And
he offered me an apology.
Oh, gosh.
I'm talking about a sincere, heartfelt, solemn apology. What a letdown.
I'd say. You didn't even, like, hurt him a little? Come on, Manuela. Hurt him a little.
What's going on with that guy anyway? Who is he under that mask?
Should have asked. Oh, hey.
Big brother always gets so fired up. Better keep an eye on him. Oh, sorry. I was just talking to myself. I hear you're heading out to Deirdre. Good luck with the battle.
Thank you, Flesh. Is that how you say it? Is it Flesh? Fleshy.
Professor?
Hi.
Right.
I have been wondering something. If I had not been your student, where would I be right now? Who would I be? Do you ever think about that sort of thing, Professor?
Like, what if I had led a different class?
Ah, so you do think about such questions. You can never find answers, though, right?
Well...
You cannot turn back time. So there is no way to go back and try a different path.
Actually, yeah. Yeah, Ferdinand, definitely that. There's no way I'm gonna go back and turn against you and join the church instead. I would never do that, right?
If you travel east from the Alliance and cross Fodlan's throat, you enter the land of Almyra.
I guess in that situation they're gonna be on my side anyways, so it's fine.
House Goneril's territory touches the eastern border of the Alliance. They also have Lord Holst, the most valiant warrior in the Alliance. Tasked with keeping watch over the Almyrans' movements, he rarely leaves Goneril territory.
Yeah, I still don't know a ton about the Almyrans. That's what Cyril is, right? He's an Almyran?
Now that we've seized the Great Bridge of Myrden, House Gloucester is comfortable aligning itself with the Empire. The path to Regan lands lies straight before us. Our clash with Claude draws nearer by the moment.
Are you having second thoughts?
Not at all. On the contrary, I look forward to it. My old rival will be a worthy test for me. I know Claude better than anyone. He is a schemer. No doubt he has some trap for us in mind. Let us be vigilant, Professor.
Yeah, I guess he's kind of got the same sort of rival relationship that Ferdinand has with Edie. He views Claude as his equal, in a way. Even though they're not.
Without the support of the pro-imperialist lords, the Alliance is greatly weakened. Even so, I don't feel great about all this. We're gonna be fighting Claude.
Yeah, he's not a bad dude. We must not let our guard down.
We can't. You're right. Claude has such unusual strategies for toying with his enemies. Even with you here, this battle will be very challenging.
Any items? Nope.
Professor, hello. I'm happy when we win battles, and I'm always relieved when our friends make it back safe. On the other hand, it's hard to watch the enemy die. Even worse when it's someone you know. Perhaps it would have been better if I'd just stayed with the opera.
I don't think so.
You're right, Professor.
I like that you're here.
I'll never regret the choices I've made. Now you just have to lead us to victory,
so everyone else can let go of their regrets too.
Didn't they used to call Claude the Master Tactician? I want a nickname too. Maybe I'll get one if I can defeat him at Deirdre.
He had this really, really good tactic that we learned about at the beginning of the game. It was called running away. Strategic retreat.
I'll come up with a plan that'll beat his and earn a nickname for sure.
You do that.
I hear Claude's earned himself a rather colorful nickname. He does whatever it takes to win. I like that. It will be especially satisfying to defeat him. I can't wait to see what his next move is.
What the?
We're gonna go up against Claude next? I haven't seen him in forever. Wonder how he's been. I chose this side because I believe in you, Professor. But it's not like I got anything against Claude.
Yeah. What was he like?
Well, he loved parties. He was full of some pretty good jokes. I don't mind so much that we gotta fight him. I just hope he doesn't get killed.
Me too, Ruff. Me too.
So, do you ever regret taking the path you did?
Yes.
I guess doubts and regrets just come with being human. Whatever path you choose going forward, I'll follow you without question.
To tell you the truth, I used to be a Knight of Seros. But at some point, I just couldn't follow the Archbishop anymore. I ran away in secret and decided to join the Imperial Army. When I found Alois here, it made me feel much better. It meant I'd made the right decision. Ever since that day you disappeared, the Archbishop has been completely different. She started laughing as if she was possessed and spouting complete gibberish.
Whoa, she went Dimitri. Did she go full Dimitri crazy? She might have. I wonder if Dimitri's kind of in a bad place too right now. He might be. Or maybe in this run he's actually doing much better than he was in our Blue Lions run at this point. Okay, this is probably going to be for Leone. Leone or Ferdinand? Let's try it with Leone. I want that silver lance. I might need to buy some silver weapons soon.
Next. Make a difference.
Okay. Yeah, these guys aren't hitting us too hard, so
make a difference.
We're doing pretty good. Oh, whoops. I probably should have healed, but I think we're still okay. Yeah, we're still okay.
I'm not dying here.
Accidentally clicked through that one too quick. Wow, everyone was really slow on this one. Or maybe just Leone's too fast. That's also a good possibility. Nice. There's that silver lance. Oh, Bernie's hiding over here. Hey, you're out here training. Good for you, girl.
Claude. Which one was he again?
Oh, God.
Oh, right. Yeah, of course I remember him. It It's just, I can't picture his face. Don't remember what he looks like. I'm not sure if I ever knew. Oh well, he's just another enemy now, isn't he? What? Am I not supposed to say that?
He's a good guy. Try not to kill him. You know, like if you're shooting an arrow at him, nick him in the leg. Incapacitate, yeah? Glad we're on the same page. I really hope we don't have to kill him in this route. That would suck.
I wish we could settle all of this before the fighting begins, don't you? I wish it dearly, but few others feel that way. They fight in a bloody battle, take countless lives, and then finally come to understand defeat. They refuse to admit when they're beaten, and they keep it up until they've been utterly defeated. Of course, I understand that sacrifice is inevitable. But if they're going to surrender after being defeated anyway, why raise a weapon in the first place?
Yeah, you're not one to surrender. We know that from the Blue Lions ending. But everything else you said kind of sounded exactly like what you were doing in that run. All of it except for the surrender. Even at the end, she wouldn't give up. We're gonna go over here just to see if there's any items.
Really?
Professor! In order to defeat a formidable foe, you must first learn who they are. How much do you know about the Alliance? The Leicester Alliance unites the feudal lords of that region. It holds regular roundtable conferences where they vote on their policies. However, only the 5 great lords are permitted to vote. Duke Goneril, Count Gloucester, Count Ordelia, Margrave Edmund, and their leader, Duke Regan. Their titles were originally granted to them by the royal family of Farkas. About 300 years ago, the Alliance was still part of the Holy Kingdom of Farkas, you see.
Yeah, so the kingdom broke off first, and then the Alliance broke off from the kingdom.
So we've somehow managed to take the Great Bridge of Myrden. That means House Gloucester should now be ready to join the fold more formally. We've blown a major hole in Claude's plan to preserve the Alliance. We should press on to Deirdre before he has the opportunity to adjust his strategy. I have a request for you.
If it is not too much trouble, please find the most beautiful flowers you can. We require a large number of them, so do not be too selective about their size. Find some flowers and give them to Hubert as a gift. How many? How many do you need, buddy? Oh, do I really not have any flowers right now? Interesting. Okay. I usually have a couple.
Professor.
Okay. Over to the cathedral. Wow, there's like nobody over here. Not a lot of church going at the moment. Cornerstone Fragment, that's for the quest. Let's just go around the side here, see if our item is in the well. Nope, no item in the well. Let's go turn in that item. Let's see. Is it? It's you.
Oh, good. Thanks.
Nice.
Hey!
Now it looks like there's some kind of quest item right outside here. Oh, this is the flower. Yeah, I thought I was gonna have to actually, like, grow them. Guess not. Okay, that makes it easy. Well, here you go, man. What are these flowers for? What does Hubert want with flowers?
So, we've somehow managed to take the Great Bridge of Myrden.
Maybe he likes flowers now because Bernie made him wear that flower.
That means House Gloucester should now be ready to join the fold more. We should...
The gladiolus.
I'll take it.
Well then.
Well done, Professor.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Okay. Gather the requested resources. I still don't know what those requested resources are. Resources needed, poultry, and smithing stones. Okay. Can I just go and buy poultry? I might be able to. I should have plenty of smithing stones, I think. Maybe I should check that.
Hello there.
How many smithing stones do I have? 26? Cool.
Return soon, please.
Hey,
Do you sell poultry? You do.
You have a good eye.
Okay, who does that go to?
Come again.
Who was the quest giver on that? Does it tell me here? Oh, it was Hubert. Okay, I'm coming, Hubert. This is for you, buddy. Got you some chicken and some smithing stones. I don't know why both of those are necessary, but...
Well done, Professor.
There you go.
Thank you.
Yeah, I could have done that last month. Okay, head to battle against the pirates, head to battle against the deserters, and catch the mysterious fish. So I guess we'll try and catch the mysterious fish now. Come on, let me out. Okay, let's do it. This ought to be him. So yeah, in my last run I was wondering if, because I got it on the first throw as well, and I was wondering if that was normal or if I got super lucky. It seems like that's normal. So awesome.
You've done me a great service.
You are welcome. Got him on the first try. Okay, I am going to do some fishing right now, and, well, you know what? Because when we eat, we get some professor experience, I'm going to do that first. So, I'm going to save. We're going to do some of our eating to get our motivations up. How are our motivations? Oh. Our motivation is kind of great, honestly. So we'll do some trainings, and maybe we'll do a couple for supports. Now, Edie, how are you doing with Lysithea? We need to get you to A. So let's do Edie and Lysithea again. Right there.
Oh, I love this meat. Eating delicious food.
I also want to do Raphael and Shamir, if we can find one. There it is. Just because I loved that support of theirs so much, I want to see if more of them are as funny as that one was.
This is delicious! My absolute favorite!
Let's see, are there any other ones that I've been trying to get? Other than the ones that involve Edie and Lysithea, which are a lot of them. The Bernie Felix one is good. Did Hubert and Bernie finish theirs? They did. Okay. I think maybe I'll spend the rest of my time training. Hanneman's somewhere over here, right? Where are you, Hanneman? Over in the corner.
What a professor they are that it's quite there is for her.
Okay, Petra, were you down here? You were. I think she's one of the few people who can train me in sword. Oh, we're so close to A. Are we gonna get it with the bonus? No, we're just off. Is there anybody else who can train me in sword? It would have to be one of the instructors, the teachers. Does Manuela teach sword? Can't remember. She might teach sword. Vladislava can't teach us. Let's go see about Manuela. Still think you should have beat up the Death Knight a little bit.
Remember the Death Knight? Well, once Eddie off, what's going on?
Yes, there it is. Nice.
This experience is critical.
Wind Sweep. We'll have to check that one out. I vaguely remember that one. I think it was a good one. I think that was a pretty good skill. Let's see. What else do I want to learn? Probably some magic stuff. Lysithea and Dorothea could teach me some stuff.
Now you just...
And then maybe Hubert and Authority?
Without the even
So we've that means we should press.
Oh, he can't teach me Authority. We must be on par. Yeah, I'm not sure if anybody can teach me Authority right now. Okay, at this point, I'm gonna do some fishing. We got a purple one. Nice, another Fodlandi. Cool. Challenging to ensnare, this ancient fish has swum in the waters of Fodlan for countless generations. Brilliant. Wow, second to last throw, too. That was awesome. Let's get this last fish. Bullhead. Okay, so while I was fishing, I went through all of my bait, and I actually went and bought more bait over at the shop. Now, something else that also happened was I had over 99 bullheads. And because I had over 99 bullheads, I couldn't put any more into my convoy or whatever. And so what happened is it automatically gave me 100 gold for every bullhead I got after that. And when I came back here to get the fish, I sold a bunch of fish, including the bullheads. And I did want to check. Yep, okay. So it gave me the actual value of the fish. So that's good. So you know that if you actually do catch above 99 fish in any area, it will at least give you the actual full value of the fish in gold. So yeah, cool. But we made a bunch of extra money from selling a bunch of these fish because a bunch of these were approaching 99. Okay. Now I'm also going to sell all but one of each of these. So 5 of my 6 golden fish.
This one, yes?
4 of you.
I thank you.
And I don't know if we need to keep the Fodlandi. Probably not. But I'll keep one of everything, just because I remember in my last run that some of these were required for resource gathering quests. So I'll just keep one of them each, just in case. Alright, we got a bunch of money.
Return soon, please.
I actually want to go to the armorer, and I think we're going to get some silver weapons. Ooh, I want some brave weapons too.
Will this one do? Many thanks. Will this one do? Many thanks.
Okay.
Will this one do?
One silver lance, one brave lance.
Will this one do?
One silver lance, or axe, one brave axe.
Many thanks.
I think we've got a silver bow plus already, so maybe I'll just start with a brave bow, and if we want to buy another silver bow, we will. Silver gauntlets.
Many thanks.
Brave gauntlets. Oh my gosh. 8 hits, right? Is that how that works? Doesn't look like there's a brave gauntlet. I think that's okay. I think that might be a bit much, considering we're already just destroying people with Wrath. Okay. There we go. Now, our professor level, we are still not at 8+. I don't know if I can check exactly how much experience we have left, but it's somewhere around 1,000. And I think we started somewhere around 4,000. So we get a lot done today. We're very, very close to our A+. Once we get our A+, we will be able to do 3 battles every time we battle. So we didn't quite hit it this month, but maybe next month we will. In my last run, I actually got this before the time skip. So I actually got a little bit lazy with my fishing because, well, it gets boring after a while. But if we had kept up with our fishing, we probably would have gotten to A+ before the time skip even happened. So we're a little bit behind. Okay. So I think that's where we're going to end this episode. Do not forget to like and subscribe, and I hope that I'll see you all next time. Have a good one.